I said, Michael, I didn't hit him on the back of the head. You know, he takes me to the centre ring and takes the point off. I'd like to think I've got a decent chin, but anyone who's going to get it with 4 or 5 clean shots is going to pay the price for it. I turned around at 8 to show him I'm all right, wipe my gloves down, and he's already waving his arms, and it's over, and that's it. It's done. Least on the rope celebrating, and I fucking want to burst into tears. Whether we're getting booed or whether we're getting cheered, it's nothing without them people being there, paying their hard-earned money. I'd love the rematch, you know. Lee wants to fight in the city ground. He needs a dance partner. So a bit of reflection, looking back of what wasn't meant to be. October 7th, you know, that wasn't me back in December 10th last year. And obviously it's easy for me to say that, and it's easy to make so many excuses of what went wrong on December 10th, and obviously my performance in the first 6 rounds didn't show that. And all I can really do is prove with actions, prove with a good performance, and I knew that we was capable of doing so. I think more than anything I was just worried about, would my mind start having doubts within fight week when you start doing the media, when the whole emphasis is on Lee's run of form and the fact of my last fight wasn't that great. You still worry, are you going to start believing into that and looking too much into that? My belief that I was going to win the fight was, it never once dipped, even after a bad sparring session, and they happen. Even after a bad sparring session, it never dipped. Even times when I felt fatigued, even bouts when I got illness, I never felt that I was going to lose. I always thought that it'll be enough to beat Lee Wood. We had a good camp, we had some good sparring. To put it into context, I didn't hardly sleep a wink against Lopez in 4 weeks building up to that fight, and against Wood, I slept soundly all right up to the day of the fight. So let's say my confidence was sky high, and I carried that into the fight. I felt, made the weight fine, no problems whatsoever with that. Change rooms, fucking brilliant atmosphere. Sat down, ready to go to the ring. Walked to the ring with a strong belief that this is where we become 3-time world champion. I'm almost certain it's going to happen. In the ring, just soaking absolutely everything in, soaking all the moments of being in there. Taking the boos and enjoying the cheers of them fantastic supporters who came along with me, and then obviously we get underway, and this is something that may have surprised a lot of people, but we knew that we was going to dominate it. If anything, I probably didn't expect to be boxing on the back foot as much, but opportunity arose, and I've said many times in the build-up that I am adjustable if need be. So that's what we did. We adjusted. There were times when Lee was southpaw a little bit longer than we expected, but once again the instruction changed in the corner, and my dad just told me to adjust a few things there, and I felt like it didn't matter if he was southpaw or orthodox. We're able to get through with the clean shots. You know, he's a sharpshooter, and his quick winner's opportunity there, but I never felt in danger, never felt hurt or like that. I felt like I was really getting to him. I'm not saying that I was celebrating when I went back to the corner, but I kind of had a feeling that this is all going to plan. This is bang on, and carry on going and fucking step from the gas. We could get him out there. Round 7 comes along. I set a shot off right hand over top. Probably brought it a bit too wild, to be honest with you. I should have brought it more choppy, but I bring it anyway. I've set it off. Lee sees it, turns, and instead of landing it on side of on front of his face, he turns and it hits the side of his head. And like I say, Michael stops the boxing. Drop there, Josh. final warning now, Josh. Final warning. I said, Michael, I didn't hit him on the back of the head. Josh, come on. And it's as though, with me protesting, he didn't like that, and he takes me to the centre ring and takes the point off. He didn't give me that final warning that he just said he was going to give me. A couple of seconds prior, it automatically turned into a point deduction, and that changed everything for me. I'm thinking in my head, at least I can draw the round 9-9-9-9, so I pick up the tempo. Also thinking that I can cut Lee's momentum a bit, stop him from gaining confidence, and he's looking tired anyway. I can really pick it up and accelerate getting him out of there. So go a bit more wild, a little bit more aggressive, and then towards the back end of that round, the 10-second klaxon gone, and a bit of wild, jump out, go for a shot, left me chin over. Lee, kudos to him, credit, catches him with a very well timed shot, not really a strong shot but a well timed shot. Startles me, most of my momentum going into that, and then he hits me with 4 to 5 clean shots, go down. I'd like to think I've got a decent chin, but anyone who's going to get hit with 4 to 5 clean shots is going to pay the price for it. Feel myself go down, then I hear the bell go, obviously frustrated. I get up at 4 to 5, maybe a little bit too quick, but I've heard the bell go, so I automatically go to my corner. Obviously as well, they always say, go to a neutral corner, and I want you to show me that you're ready by 8. So I go to my corner, 6, 7, I look at my dad and say, for fuck's sake, 8, I turn around at 8 to show him I'm alright, wipe my gloves down, and he's already waving his arms. And it's over, and that's it, it's done. Lee's on the rope celebrating, and I fucking want to burst into tears. There's been many fighters of recent times over here who've been down and been unsteady, but still being given the benefit of the doubt. The fact that I was ahead on the scorecards, the fact that the bell had just gone and I had a minute to recover, the fact that I was up pretty early, I wasn't rolling about, the fact that I'd hardly been caught with a punch up until that moment, all these factors I feel like have just gone against me. Listen, I'm not saying that the next round it wouldn't have knocked me out, because it could have done. It could have caught me with another clean one. It might have come out like a raging bull, confidence through the roof, and he might have just took it to me. But at the same time, he could have come out, left himself open. He could have gone to try and get me out. I could have survived it, then caught him with a shot, and then all of a sudden I'm a 3-time world champion. So it's all if buts and maybes what could have happened. And world level boxing at this high level, I do think I should have been given the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, frustrated, mate, and it's a bitter pill to swallow. Credit to Lee, he did take an opportunity. I know it sounds like I'm really bitter, but he took up an opportunity whilst it was there, and he fought a great fight. He's shown once again he's got massive bollocks. There were times when I felt it was hurting there, and he kept on coming. Cut, which was caused by a punch, not caused by the head, like some people probably would presume. He took some big punches and he kept on coming, and eventually he seen an opportunity, and it made me pay for it. I seen him in the medical room, and we had a brief chat. And obviously, since on social media, I've seen no but credit from Lee and his team. Ben and Baz all been very professional and very amicable. More importantly, a big thank you to the fans, to the followers. I hate saying fans, the followers and the supporters on both sides, because it takes two to make that kind of atmosphere. On Saturday night, that were one of them atmospheres where it was it's one of the things that gets you into boxing. You know, one of the things you dream about doing. You're watching on TV and you're seeing all them people make the noise and make it what it was, and whether they're getting booed or whether they're getting cheered, it's nothing without them people being there, paying their hard-earned money. Turn up to the weigh-in too. There were plenty there in the weigh-in. I felt that we took over the room for the weigh-in, and even since the fight, the amount of messages that have come through, of support and just checking on me and just how they were reflecting on it and how they fought. You know, myself, I was back to my best, and yeah, it was it's been much appreciated, that. So if you have messaged or you was there on Saturday, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. It does mean so much. I know I say it constantly. I say that much, it becomes fucking monotonous, but it does mean so much, and I don't know how I can thank you all from that. You know, where do we go from here? I feel like there's multiple options. Number one being the rematch. I'd love the rematch. You know, Lee wants to fight in the City Ground. He needs a dance partner, and I believe that dance partner is me. I don't think he can do it with anyone else. Number two is there could potentially still be an option to go to America. I think I've shown. I was telling people prior to the fight that I'm in my peak years, and I think a lot of people will have seen that I won't lying. You know, I've still got it, and you know, it's well level boxing. Got caught up, and you know, I feel like I would have survived that and seen out the fight, and I would have been in free time world champion if I'd have been given the opportunity. Hopefully, we should have some news soon. We might be having a away day to the City Ground. If not, we might be getting on a plane. Who knows? But the journey is far from over, and hope to see you all soon.